Now that we've learned about factors, let's take it a step further and look at some numbers and determine, based on the number of factors the number has, if it is a prime number or a composite number. A prime number is a whole number greater than 1 that has exactly 2 factors, itself and 1. For example, 19 is a prime number because it can only be divided by 1 and 19. 1 and 19 are the only factors of 19. A composite number is a whole number greater than 1 that has more than 2 factors. For example, 20 is a composite number because it can be divided by 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. So the factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. So because it has more than 2 factors, the number 20 is composite. Now here are 2 important rules to remember. The number 0 is neither prime nor composite because it cannot be divided by a whole number. The number 1 is neither prime nor composite because it has only 1 factor. It would be 1 times 1 equals 1, which would give us only 1 factor. And a prime number says it has exactly 2 factors. So the number 1 is neither prime nor composite. Let's take a closer look at a few numbers, list the factors of each of the numbers, and then determine if it is prime or composite. The first number we're going to look at is 17. I first know that all numbers are divisible by 1, so I would have 1 times 17. 17 is an odd number, so I know it's not divisible by 2. And knowing my other multiplication facts, I know that there are no other factors of the number 17. So to list the factors of the number 17, I always go from least to greatest. So I would have 1 and 17. My rule states that a prime number has exactly 2 factors, and the number 17 has 2 factors, so my number is prime. Now let's try 28. As we know, we can always start with 1 times 28. And since 28 is an even number, I know that 2 times 14 is 28. 3 will not divide evenly into 28, but 4 will. 4 times 7 is 28. Neither 5 nor 6 is a factor of 28, but 7 is. But because I know that 7 times 4 and 4 times 7 are commutative, then I don't need to necessarily rewrite 7 times 4. So now I know that I am finished with finding the factors. But I need to list them in order from the least to the greatest. So the first one I have is a 1, and then 2, and then 4, 7, 14, and 28. My rule for prime and composite says that if I have more than 2 factors, then the number is composite. So the number 28 is a composite number.